Right, Vinny. So, just going to go over some of the stuff we did. So you already know how to tune. That's all good. But I'd recommend you were saying you had one of those clip-on tuners. I'd recommend that over the phone. Definitely, it's a lot handier. So when you're doing it, all you need to know is the names of the strings. So EADGBE. So that's Eddie A Dynamite Goodbye Eddie. If you need a way of remembering it. And so we've got all the basic chords. I'm going to send you on the chord diagrams anyway, just to make sure, and the Wish You Were Here as well. So now, just a couple of things on the basics of playing chords in general. We'll take C as an example, okay? So all of the basic chords, with the exception of the two E's, E major and E minor, and G, don't involve the sixth string, right? So if you're playing a C, with C you've got two options. So you can allow your third finger to touch the sixth string like that. Because avoiding it with your right hand is not really an option, because you know you'd have to be awfully careful to miss it every time, and you know that'll just be restricted. So we want to just take care of it here. Well, here. So you can do that, or you can get the thumb up, which it really doesn't matter how you do it. Whichever is the easiest is the best way. So always get your fingers right up to the fret wherever possible, and have them curved out the way like that. You know, try not to let that happen. And every now and then, just hit them one string at a time, just to make sure they're all coming out. But don't insist on perfection either. You know, the perfection will come with just changing from one chord to the next, to the next, to the next. And Wish You Were Here is a great example for that. It has most of them. So, okay, so you've got the chords on the for Wish You Were Here on the sheet. So I won't go through them here. So what I'll just do is that instrumental bit, right? It's based on the pentatonic scale. So I'll just play that for you real quick. So the E minor pentatonic scale is open, right? So that means we're starting with an open string every time, and from there going up by 3, up by 2, 2, 2, 3, and 3. Okay, and then back down. So when you're going back down, fret it first and then open. Okay, and with this, or with anything, but particularly the pentatonic scale, a couple of techniques that kind of bring the notes together a bit more. Slurs, they're often referred to as. So one of them is a hammer-on. So this little... So you know yourself already, it's just a case of slamming the finger down on it. And you need to be kind of snappy with it. If you're too slow, the note just dies. So then you've got pull-offs. So simple enough. It's just a case of hitting the string and then dragging your finger off of it. All right. Then slides. You can slide from anywhere to anywhere. And it's just a case of keeping the pressure down on the string as you're moving on it. Okay, so I'm just going to get into the intro, the instrumental bit of Wish You Were Here. So we're starting off here. We're skipping the open E and going straight to the 3rd fret on the 6th string. So go down on the open A, hammer onto the 2nd fret of the A, and then go to the open D, and then pick it again on the 2nd fret. So the A string you're doing a hammer on this you're not. You're just picking 2 notes. And then we have this variation on E minor here, E minor 7. Then we've got open G, 2nd fret D, open D, and then right on over to a G. E minor again. So each chord has its own kind of little entry melody, so to speak. So for E minor it's this. For G it's this. E minor again, G again, E minor, so into an A this time, 2nd fret on the D string, which you've already got, let it go, 2nd fret on the A string you've already got, let that go, and then bring that 1st finger down to the 2nd fret of the D string for an A7 of sorts. Then back to the E minor I should say. Again, and then G. Now strumming wise, you can kind of hear at the start that there's no two bars the same. As I said, a bar is just kind of like a round of the rhythm. So if we're in 4/4 time, which we are, so just 4 beats in every bar, a bar is 4 beats. Okay, so you can kind of hear this 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. 2. So once you get the hang of that and you get comfortable with it, don't think about it too much. Just use your intuition beyond that point. The only thing that you absolutely have to get right is this. That completely regular movement, right? You can skip or miss any one of those that you like as long as you keep it moving. Okay, so that's Wish You Were Here. And I'll send you on the all the basic chords that we need, and the Wish You Were Here chords and lyrics as well. And just have a go playing along with that as well. The main thing is the verse and the chorus, right? All those chords. I want you, kind of get those moving. But if you want something a little bit more interesting, try that. Or just mosey around the pentatonic scale. Like, play it a couple of times. Hammer on here. Throw in a slide. And so on and so forth. Just kind of mosey, we're not doing anything specific so far. So just play the scale a few times, hammer your way up, pull your way down, and so on. Just to kind of get moving on that kind of thing. And we'll do something a bit more specific then with it next time. All right, talk to you then.